Hello, everyone. We're back.
Hi. Nice to see y'all again.
Chat is hopping in the after-hour shows.
Wow.
Chucky's back. PJ's Rusted and Busted Garage is here. First responders here.
No.
He said PJ says sorry, missed the he was editing. The first show was a little bit of a catastrophe. We're having internet problems here.
Just the first little bit was a little rough, but we got it figured out. That's how we do things. No, I don't think. Move around.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Do the Ray Charles, so we know you're alive. I can't tell if you're blinking. I see your mouth moving.
Are you there? Am I here?
Yeah, I can hear you and see you. You're moving. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Now you're gone. He's gone. So, I don't know. I guess you guys can see me. We got Ryan from Streetcar Chronicles just showed up. First response garage says, if you're working on side by side, the timing chain is worn. Yeah. Yep. Should have been. Yeah. It'll take everything out. A lot of shrapnel in there.
Hello.
You back? Hello? Uh-oh.
Can anybody hear me?
I think I'm back. I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
My StreamYard said something went wrong.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Amber says, cast your votes. Is Travis going to win this carb off eBay in 6 minutes?
Yeah, sorry. We're gonna try something different next week. When StreamYard said something.
Yeah, you just froze. Uh-oh.
I can't hear anything.
I wasn't talking. Can you hear me now?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Are you having...
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Yep. Yeah, we're I don't know. Apparently, it can only handle one live stream a night. I haven't moved. I promise.
It seems to be working better now, at least at the moment.
Let's see. Try to catch up on the chats while it's
Yeah, Chucky's asking where the link is to get in the live. Yeah, first responder Squeaky likes to have the attention.
See. Amber's trying to get everybody to bid against me on that carburetor.
Yeah.
Richard's here. Sorry, I'm just reading through the chat here.
Yeah. It's talking a little bit about side-by-sides. There's a guy at work today at break time. He was looking at new ones, and the price of it was like a 4-door. I don't remember what make it was, but $44,000 for side-by-side. That's just crazy. You still there, Travis? I think he's froze again. It looks like Travis won his carburetor. At least he's got that going for him. Yeah, Ryan, you might be right. We may need to fire this up on my channel just to keep it rolling. I guess you guys can still see me. Somebody answer that you can still see me and hear me, or I might just be talking to my phone. But I can still see the chat going. So, okay. So we'll just keep this rolling for right now, and maybe Travis will get something figured out. I don't know what happened. It was going good there for a while. So, but that's how the interwebs work sometimes. So I at the end of the last live, I said something about an engine that I had found something in, and I'm gonna keep that on pause until Travis comes back. Richard Pratt says it's dial up. Oh, he's back. Maybe.
Nope, it's worse than dial up. How about now?
So far so good.
Okay. I'm not going to highlight any comments. That seems to be what's messing it up, possibly.
Okay.
I can't imagine why that would be the case, but it seems to be what's doing it.
Yeah. I'm not real sure.
So PJ's rusted and busted garage. Nobody else. I just checked. Nobody else is on the Wi-Fi right now. It's just me. So I thought maybe Amber was using it for iPad, but can you see me now, Ryan? Or am I still? Oh, yeah. He says there it is.
Yeah, I can see you. He probably had his eyes closed.
You're going to tell us a story about? Oh, yeah. I do that once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just what I was telling him earlier.
Am I frozen, Amber? Is Chad frozen? Oh.
I can hear you. You gotta do the Ray Charles, see if you're moving. I think we lost him again. There he is. He's moving.
Yeah, you were frozen, and Amber said I wasn't frozen, but you were frozen on my screen, so I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't know.
You want to tell your story about what you found in an engine?
Sure. But you never asked. It's past the Wi-Fi's bedtime. We lost him again. Hello. I can hear him.
Amber,
Can you hear me?
am I frozen?
Not now. I can hear you and see you moving now.
Um,
Yep. He's probably gonna try something else. That's how the technology goes nowadays.
we're gonna try this.
Richard. Okay. Just no visual, just audio.
No video, just audio.
That works, I guess. Richard said he
Yeah,
found 4 bent exhaust valves and holes in pistons. Well, I mean, I've found worse than that. Actually, I've yeah, but I mean, in an engine that was running, and I was driving it for like a week after I got it running. So, uh, hold on. Chucky says to go to
wait,
McDonald's
I
and get on the
missed it. What did you
Wi-Fi.
find in there?
I haven't said yet.
Okay.
So the truck was a '79 K10 long bed. I've got like one of my first 5 videos. I got a short video of it because I sold it or I traded it for Cream Puff. And I think I just started my channel about that time, so I think I got a short video of that red truck. And when I first got the truck, it had been sitting for like 8 years, and I got it home. It didn't have a distributor in it. Well, I had a distributor laying around, or no, it did have a distributor in it. He said he just couldn't get it to fire. I'm like, okay. Well, I get it home and start tinkering around with it, and I had it running. It didn't take me too long to get it running. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was just out of time, something like that. Anyways, got it running. It didn't have the greatest of oil pressure, but I didn't think too much of it. I drove it to town a few times, drove it here and there around the place for about a week, and the oil pressure just kept getting, it's getting worse, and it kind of rattled a little bit and lose power. I was like, I need to check into this, and it had a 2-barrel carb on it, so I wanted to put a 4-barrel intake on there. So I went to pull the intake off, and inside the lifter valley was insulation from the underhood insulation, the cowl insulation, stuff like that. And it was twisted up around push rods. I'm like, oh, good grief. Yeah, apparently it had set for a long time without a distributor in it. And Mike had packed the lifter valley full of insulation. So yeah, I went ahead and just pulled the motor out. I knew it wasn't gonna be any good. It needed to get in deeper. So luckily, when I pulled it apart, none of the bearings got hurt. All the main bearings still look good. Everything was good. It just had a lot of, and the oil filter screen it was about half plugged up with insulation too. If I would have drove it anymore, it probably would have wiped out the bearings. But yeah, that was weird. That was odd because I'd run it long enough. I mean, it had insulation actually twisted up around the push rods, a couple of the push rods, and coming up through the holes in the where the push rods come through the heads.
The lift is like rotating.
Yeah, I mean, the cam looked good. Nothing was wiped out. I mean, I'm really surprised because it had a lot of insulation. I've got pictures of it. I don't think I ever posted pictures of it anywhere, but I do have pictures of that. That was pretty neat for a running engine to have that much insulation in it.
Like house insulation.
Actually, like underhood insulation or insulation from behind the dash and all that stuff. Insulation from the truck.
Holy smokes! Dang.
Yes, Richard.
Mice have to be pretty busy.
Yeah. Yes, Richard. I think, is this the one you sent me pictures of and taunted me with?
Apparently,
question,
Ryan
Chad.
wants that as well.
Yeah. What was that, Chucky?
I want to ask y'all two a stupid question because I'm tired of hearing it, and I've always been too embarrassed to ask this question. But I know y'all two are the people to answer it. The difference.
Yes, it's okay to pee sitting down.
The difference between a flat tapping cam and a roller cam. What's the difference? I don't know. I'm saying I don't know.
I could get the visual differences. Just give me a minute, and I'll get a visual representation.
I was gonna say I could too, but I'd have to unlock the barn where all the extra parts are.
I hear y'all talk about it all the time.
So Richard said it's only okay to it's only okay to pee sitting down when you're pooping.
That's right, Richard.
Richard ain't old enough yet. The older you get, it's like you get up in the middle of the night, and you just don't want to stand up that long. So you just sit down. It's okay. I'll be right back. I gotta go find some roller lifters. I gotta remember where I put them.
Well, Travis, how was the trip to Colorado? Did it go good?
Good, uneventful, the way you want it to be.
Oh, that is nice. Unfortunately, none of my travels ever go uneventful.
Mine don't always, but we usually do pretty good. Okay, Chad's got show and tell.
Yeah. Of course, I've got the trusty old Folgers can full of flat tappet lifters. And a box of big block roller lifters.
Okay.
Hold on, now I can see what I'm doing. Now this is your standard flat tappet lifter. This is the part that the push rod goes into. This is the part that rides on the camshaft, and it's just flat. Well, it's not perfectly flat. It's a little concave or got a contour to it. Roller lifters. This is where the push rod goes. And on the other end, we'll have a roller.
And they have a roller.
Okay. Now I feel even more retarded because it's pretty simple.
No, don't feel that way because
I mean, if you haven't seen them, how would you know?
No, I've heard like in several videos. Yeah, you got a flat tapping cam. I'm like, okay, I need to Google it or I should have Googled it, but
yeah. And then this link bar on roller lifters, you have to have some way to keep them straight so that roller stays. Would be perpendicular. I don't know what the term would be, I guess, but it has to roll on that cam lobe because if they turn, well, that tears it all up. So this link bar, this style, that's how they keep them straight. Now, some style like the GM, the factory small block Chevys, they have like a tie bar that kind of slides over the top of the lifters, and then it has like they call it spider. Yeah, they're the same thing. It's hard to explain without having one. But there's different ways to hold them, but you have to keep the roller lifters going straight.
Okay.
I about forgot I had these.
So they can roll and not drag sideways in the camera.
And I got push rods to go with them.
By George.
Now I just need a roller big block cam.
Oh.
I wish I had a good use for used lifters, because this is like one of many cans I have laying around of old lifters.
So I've been emptying boxes of lifters that are I found 3 of them around in the garage that say, like, we write on them what motor they came out of, and they all say this motor, one night.
Did you see what you wanted?
Yeah, unfinished project corrected
And they,
me. I said concave.
They
They're
don't.
convex.
Jacob was saying I got a new project behind me. Yeah, I've been a refrigerator salesman for the last 2 weeks. My wife's work got rid of a bunch of refrigerators that were a year old, like for free. And so I hauled them all to my house, plugged them all up, made sure all of them work, and I've been selling them for about $250, $300 a piece. So I'm finally down to my very last refrigerator. So, Jacob, that's my project. Selling refrigerators. My wife was like, "Why do you want all these refrigerators?" I'm like, "Just sell them." She's like, "You ain't got time for that." I'm like, "Oh, I'll make time."
So to
Is that
answer
my
Richard's
internet, or is
question,
Chucky having problems now too?
Huh?
I don't know.
I'm moving like Ray Charles or whatever you said earlier.
Ray Charles or Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. If you want to be my
Am I
lover,
frozen?
gotta
I know
be.
I'm not on the
I don't
picture,
know
but
if
can you
you're
hear me?
frozen, Trav. See ya.
I can hear it. We can hear you. You're a blinking dot on the screen, but we can hear you.
You're a lot prettier now. I'm pretty excited to see what Travis does with them Rams.
Chad, are you there?
I'm here. Can you see me? Am I moving? Hello?
He needs to go to McDonald's, get him a double cheeseburger.
What happened to me?
I see you, Chad.
Oh, it's Travis that's gone.
Yeah.
There we go. When I had the chat to where I could see the chat, it kind of covers my screen, and I could just barely see the people's behind it. But so, Chucky, you've been doing refrigerator sales.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing here lately, trying to fund projects. I got that Subaru I sent y'all in our little group message.
Yeah.
That thing is gonna be fun, and then I got I'm gonna go look at it tomorrow. A '73 Ford 350 dually. It's been sitting in the weeds for a long time, but it's got a big block Ford with a 4-speed with a granny gear.
Okay.
So I'm kind of excited about it. I'm gonna look. The gas tank gone, but I've turned the crank bolt with a ratchet, and the motor spins freely. So I'm gonna try to do one of those rescue videos, that you see all over freaking YouTube. That's popular.
Yeah. They usually go over pretty good.
They do. I've been doing a lot of shorts here lately, and some of them go good. And I've gained like 30 to 40 subscribers in a couple of days.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's going good. But the shorts don't make sense to me because I get like 4 of them that get like 15, 2,000. Like I was telling y'all the other day. Then I posted one yesterday. I don't think it's got 20 views yet. He's like, it don't make no sense. The algorithm confuses me. And I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on algorithm, and It's just like I don't understand.
Yeah, I did that for a while, just trying to research how to grow your YouTube channel, how to do
Yeah.
this, how to do that, and a lot of that stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna say it doesn't absolutely does not work at all for automotive stuff, but it seems like the automotive stuff is a little bit different. I mean,
Yeah, 'cause a lot of times I think of like maybe I'm too like my window of audience is smaller for
it is.
not just Gambler 500 stuff, but like off road car in general. But then I think
Yeah.
of you. I'm like, okay, you've narrowed yourself down to also to square body Chevrolet. Now, don't get me wrong, a square body Chevrolet is
Yeah.
a coveted truck.
Well, I mean, I didn't start out with the subscribers I got now. I went for. It took me, I think, over a year to get 1,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. I think it took. I want to say over a year to get to 1,000. So, and the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours. I can't remember which one came first, but I'm pretty sure it took over a year to get there.
Okay.
You know, so, and that's really slow growth.
Yeah.
But the more subscribers you gain, the more content you put out, it steadily gets better and better as you go.
Right. Yeah, I knew it would take time. It's not like it's going to just be boom overnight, you know. But
Yeah. I mean, it could be if you have that certain video that or certain thing that just really hits the algorithm and really gets things going, it could happen. But I knew from the beginning. I didn't know from the beginning. I was always hoping that maybe I'd have something that would hit. I didn't know how it worked, but I've, you know, after that first year or so, I just come to the conclusion it's like I'm never going to have a viral video that's going to just go wild.
yeah.
So I didn't worry about that anymore. I just done what I felt comfortable with doing and put it out there and
Yep.
just let it ride.
Yeah, I got to listen to Travis a lot. They're like, look, man, you need to really focus on your thumbnail and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay. So I've really tried to do that a lot better. But I can just retarded or I'm stupid. I need to stop saying retarded. That's not a polite way to say it. I keep using my dang phone to record stuff. And I finally felt my GoPros that I lost in the house. And I'm like, my buddy, after the gambler video I did, and yet again, I lost footage on that.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, you got to get better set up because you're not this. Because I always go by, if I wouldn't watch it, I ain't going to put it out there. You know, so
Yeah.
if it's boring.
Well, and that kind of goes back to, I mean, I guess it depends on the content of it. I mean,
yeah.
if you're trying to do something entertaining and it's boring, well, that you might be doing something a little bit wrong there. But,
Exactly.
you know, as long as you're doing you and not acting, you know, just,
Yeah.
it's going to take a while for it to really catch on. And,
Like
but, you know,
y'all's idea with doing the stories, like those haven't caught on. I keep doing them, but
yeah,
I was going to do one tomorrow. Because like you
just keep
said,
doing them.
yeah,
Because, you know, it just takes a while. And,
yeah,
you know, like if you're saying a boring video, well, my number one video, and I just actually looked yesterday or today. My days are running together now. And I was blown away because my number one video is finally hit over 100,000 views.
yep,
But it's like 3 years old.
mm-hmm,
And it's putting the fuel pump in on that small block Chevy that's sitting on its engine stand.
yep,
And I remember, and I've told this story several times, but I remember after I made that video or took the footage out in the shop, I went in the house and my wife said, you know what kind of video did you make tonight? I said, it's just a boring how to put a fuel pump on a small block Chevy. I mean, I said, it's never going to get a lot of views, or at least not all of a sudden. It's just but it's gonna be there if it helps. If it helps out one person,
Yeah.
and I get the one comment that say, "Hey, this really helped me out." That's why I did it.
Yeah.
But now, 3 years later, that's still my number one video, and it just blows my mind.
Oh yeah.
But what you think is boring, after you do the video and you edit the video, you've seen it and lived it 100 times, so
Oh
it
yeah.
gets old for you. But for other people, it's new and fresh, and they get to see it.
Yeah.
You may occasionally get comments that, oh, this guy don't know what he's doing, or they may say stuff about you, but just ignore it. I
Oh,
wouldn't delete it or block
If
them or
you're doing a
nothing,
good
but
job, you will get those comments.
which I don't
say
care
what?
about me either.
I said if he's doing a good job, he will get those comments.
Yeah.
Because I've gotten a bunch of times, or especially on Instagram and TikTok, because that's what is crazy. Like the last week, I've gained almost 500 followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
But I get all the time, hey, I was about to say that word. Hey, dummy, why don't you just get a 4-wheel drive? Well, yeah, anybody do that.
Yeah.
But no, but like I've told y'all before, I don't really care what people think as far as that goes. Now, if you said, hey, you're a bad person, or okay, no, I'd like to know why. But yeah, just for well, whatever. Oh no, like sometimes I get aggravated because I'm one of those person that wants it to happen now. And like when I was listening to y'all last week, it was kind of refreshing to hear you and Travis. No, you and the week before. Y'all talking about getting burned out some, and it's
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm gonna go work in my shop and not record nothing, and just work in my shop. That's what I enjoy doing. And I'm like, I ain't gotta have a camera on me 24/7 if I'm doing something small.
Yeah.
That's because I always think of you and Travis. I'm like, dang, they pumping out videos all the time. How are they not burned out? Because now I'm like, I can go fishing. I could just work on my car and not worry about editing.
I mean, I actually, for the last year, have decided to look at it as a second job. And, not force myself. If I start feeling a little burnout and just need some time just to play with my trucks without the camera, I'll do that. But it's still something I'm pushing to make content.
Oh yeah.
So it is kind of a second job, but I enjoy it. So it's not really a job, but
Right.
I have a certain amount of dedication that I do put into it, and luckily my wife supports that, and she'll kick me out of the house sometimes and say, "Just go play with your trucks," and because I know it's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like, well, I do, but I also want to sit here on the couch and be lazy and do nothing.
Yeah.
I get very conflicted.
My wife knows, like when I'm on day shift or if I'm off on a Tuesday, I walk in the door, and she normally has this already. She's a really good woman. Like my supper's ready on the table, and the whole shebang. But like Tuesday, I come in the door today, and she's like, "You got a podcast today, don't you?" I'm like, "Well, it's not a podcast; it's a YouTube live." But yeah, she's like, "Okay, well, your food's ready, and I'm gonna give Hunter a bath, so have fun." I was like, "Okay."
Yep.
She gets it too because she's just like, I know you enjoy working on stuff that you enjoy doing. So if one day, God willing, you got to leave your job to do that, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, it would be fantastic. I just need about 1 million subscribers to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know about 1 million because there's just one
Wait,
guy.
I thought when you got 1,000, you made it, and you could quit your job.
That's true. My wife would kill me if I quit 1,000.
No, 1,000 is not enough.
Like, you don't know how many. I mean, I know I don't know how many subscribers you need to leave, but I figured it's probably a lot.
I don't. I don't know about the actual subscribers, but it's a matter of the view count.
Yeah.
I mean, views you're getting is where the money is.
Right.
You could have 1 million subscribers, and if no one's watching your stuff, you're not going to get paid.
Yeah.
But I don't know how the numbers match up from where I'm at to where some of these channels that have 2 or 3 million, like if their pay scale like per view or per million views is the same as mine. But if it is, wow, I haven't actually just on a calculator done it, but it's easy to see how much money they can make in a day.
Yeah, there's a video of what ViceScript makes in a year, and it's somewhere around 700 to $1 million a year.
Yeah,
but he's got 1.6 million subscribers, and his video comes out, and within 24 hours, it's got like 500,000 views. I'm like,
yeah.
Can I be that lame guy who comments, goes, "Hey, have y'all checked out Chucky's garage?" I'm like, that might be lame, but I don't really. Yeah. And there's another thing I know. I don't know if it works. Well, it obviously has. So, like, I've been learning how to go look at other people's tags. So I've been like copying tags and putting them on mine. But obviously, like, I'll delete like their channel name because that's kind of shady. But like, I don't know if it works. Me just copying their tags and putting it on mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't figured out the whole tags thing yet. I just, for the most part, unless my video's got something like super unique or special to it or certain parts or whatever, I just copy and paste the tags from my last video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, what I'm trying to learn is like, so I've watched a bunch of videos like you're saying, and it's just like, okay, a rally car, mud riding car, whatever. And then like, okay, so what's a bunch of other like words that get views or gets searched? And so I've started doing that a lot, like typing in, like not on my YouTube app, but just like on Safari, like off-road car, and see what pops up. Or I'm sure you've done something like that as well, but that's what I've been trying to do. But he's learning, and I enjoy that part, just learning part.
Yeah. Yeah. Richard said Travis needs to hit the big number soon because he needs to retire. And Amber, I'm not sure if it's Amber or Travis that's typing in the chat.
It's Amber that's typing.
Okay.
So get in.
$100 a month. I spend about $100 a week in gas and stole, so I couldn't live off that a month.
Yeah.
And Miller Lite's went up. They realized
Neither can we. All right, guys. Chad, if you want to transfer this to your channel, you're more than welcome to. But my internet is not gonna. It's
okay.
You guys keep freezing and pausing and freezing.
Okay. No, we'll probably just call it because I've almost been up for about 23 hours, and I need to get some rest. So
yeah, we were talking about that before the live. So sorry for the terrible internet, everybody who stopped by. Thanks for coming. We'll be on Chad's channel next week. I'm pointing, but you guys can't see me because I have the camera turned off.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely pointing right direction.
See y'all next week.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next week on my channel.
We're gonna figure something out.
Go to McDonald's.
We're gonna go somewhere else for the live next week.
Just get a blanket. Get a blanket and spray paint Perpetual Project and hang it behind you at McDonald's.
I don't even have to go to McDonald's. All I have to do is go to the end of the road and sit in my truck because I have enough cell phone service to do it down there. We're like in a dead spot right here.
Yeah.
And we may do that. Yeah.
Okay.
This product says crew cab.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone
All
for
right,
coming.
everybody.
Sorry the internet kind of killed it tonight. We will see you guys next week. Thanks, Chucky.
See y'all.
See y'all later. Bye.
Bye. I'm waving. You can't see me.
Yeah.